What is the price for the wish of a lifetime? Our story begins with the elderly Mr. and Mrs. White and their son Herbert in their cozy home one stormy evening. Father and son play chess, while mother knits by the fire. From their conversation, it is apparent they are expecting a visitor. He soon arrives and is introduced by Mr. White as Sergeant Major Morris. The family welcomes him warmly as he relaxed on a drink. He tells them stories of his time in India, then under British rule. Mr. White remarks that he would like to see the sights in India, but Morris says he's better off at home. Mr. White remembers a strange tale about a monkey's paw that Morris recently told him. Morris somewhat reluctantly shows them the paw and declares that an old Indian fakir placed a spell on it. As a result, the paw has the power to grant 3 wishes, but brings disaster upon the wisher in the process. Morris then tossed the paw in the fire, but Mr. White retrieved it. Morris warned him to have nothing to do with the paw. However, he insisted, and so Mr. White ends up buying the paw from Morris. After Morris left, the Whites decide to put the paw to the test. Mr. White admits he can't think of anything to wish for. Herbert suggests that he ask for £200 to help with the mortgage. Mr. White wishes upon the paw and is shocked after he feels it move in his hands. Nothing else happens and Herbert scoffs that he is not likely to receive the money. Mr. and Mrs. White retire to bed. Herbert remains in the room for a while, imagining pictures in the fire. He sees a monkey-like face in the fire which frightens him. In his rather unsettling mood, he goes to bed. The next morning, Herbert leaves for work. Mrs. White continues to tease her husband about making the wish. But she too herself is on the lookout for something to happen and is disappointed when the morning meal only brought a bill. However, she is intrigued when a well-dressed man turns up in the front door. They make him welcome as they can, believing that he's bringing them good news about the £200. Unfortunately, he has come to tell them that Herbert, their son, has been killed in an accident at work. The couple is devastated at this news, but there's worse to come. The stranger says they will receive £200 in compensation, exactly the sum Mr. White wished for upon the monkey's paw. At this revelation, Mrs. White screams out loud and Mr. White collapses and faints. After Herbert's funeral, his parents return to their home, which now appeared desolate. A few nights later, Mr. White awakens to find his wife mourning after their loss. Then she forces him to use the monkey's paw to wish Herbert alive again. Mr. White is horrified at the thought of summoning their son back from the grave, especially as he was mangled beyond recognition in the accident. Mrs. White was too excited to listen to reason, and he forced her husband to wish upon the monkey's paw. She waits by the window, but no one comes. In great relief, Mr. White returns to bed, and after a while, Mrs. White joins him. Presently, Mr. White gets up to light a candle, but on the stairs he suddenly heard a soft knock on the door. The knocking grew louder, and Mrs. White is ecstatic. believing her son is indeed returned, and hurried downstairs to let him in. Mr. White forces his wife not to open the door, but no, she could not be stopped. This leaves Mr. White no choice. He goes for the monkey's paw and makes his final wish. Mrs. White opens the door only to see nobody outside. Be careful what you wish for. You might get it, then regret it.